Okay, cool. We're live. Awesome. So, yay. Hi, folks. I'm Allie. I'm gonna be the game master today. We're playing Goblins R Jerks with these lovely folks that I will let introduce themselves before we get into talking about their characters. Oh, and I use he, she, they pronouns. Someone got
Okay, I'm gonna go next, even though that's probably gonna be confusing. I'm Allison. I use she/her pronouns. I don't really know. What were we supposed to say?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll go into characters after this, so
Okay.
you can just do brief introductions.
I'm real nervous. Oh, I'm Shadowstorm Zero on all platforms.
Yeah, no one else got name tags except for me because I just figured out where they were going to be placed like 5 seconds ago. So
Yeah.
All right, I'll go next then. I'm Erin. Serotonia on various things, mostly Discord. I don't use my Twitter. And I use she and they pronouns.
All right. I'm Luca. I use they, them. And I'm Little Cat everywhere, basically.
Yeah.
all right. So would you guys like to hear the story that you're in first, or would you like to introduce your characters first? I'll leave that up to you.
Let's do characters. That seems fun.
Okay, let's start. I guess we'll do it in the same order. So let's start with Tack.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jack. I haven't figured out a voice yet. We'll see if that develops as the game goes on. Let's see. What do I want to share? I don't want to share all of my backstories, but I used to be a brewmaster. I got people drunk for a living. I made them levitate a little bit. With some people, they burped in another language. You know, all the things. I kept tinkering with the formula, but apparently people don't like that very much, so I didn't keep the job for long. But I can make a bunch of different things if you want to drink it. We never know what's gonna happen. I have magic hands. It's not a metaphor. I got magic hands. I can unlock powerful artifacts or cast spells that are normally too complex for a goblin, but I'm a tryhard and I can do it. It's not enough to go to a proper witch or wizard school, but I'm useful. And I aided the automatons in their resistance against the dwarves. So they enjoy me and they offer me like oil and spare parts and stuff. But it's real nice. Some of my talents include rocket science. I can make rocket fuel. I could also make golems explode. I can make potions that freeze things, and I don't need a plan, but I'm real good at potion making. I can just kind of throw things together, and it's usually useful. But we don't talk about the time that it wasn't useful. But most of the time, it's useful. And then I can make a golem look like a person. I don't know how people fall for it, but they do. It's just wearing people clothes. But it's a person. Everybody mistakes it for a person. And then I love eating some rocks. Rocks are good. My flaws, I'm overly prepared for everything, which means that I can't find most things in all situations, but I have it somewhere, probably. And then I'm damp. Just, it's a little weird, but I'm a little damp all the time. A little slippery, but that's who I am. Yeah, that's Tack.
And do you have anything fun in your inventory?
Oh, yeah. I have a bag of rocks because I like the rocks. They're good for kids, and I can
Definitely
eat them.
not for eating. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, sometimes you just need a rock to eat.
This
It's
is
just
true.
good, okay?
This is true.
And then I have a cracked all-seeing eye. The visions that project from it are fragmented and come through in waves. But you know, it's real nice to roll around and feel almost like a rock, but not as good as a rock.
Yeah, you probably don't want to eat that one.
You never know.
I mean,
It could
like,
taste good.
probably don't want to. You'll see.
Love the crunch.
So let's move along to Scrack.
Scrack. Who is Scrack?
Yeah, who's Scrack, Erin?
That was me before I. Did it not update the name?
It
'Cause I
did
renamed
not
my character.
update the name. What would you like to be called?
I'm Bazoink.
Okay.
This is the voice I'm doing, I guess. Okay. Backstories. These are important. I was a Kraken hunter. Wasn't very successful. My boat got smashed. I gave up. I'm a smash mancer. I'm very good at breaking, smashing, disabling things. Smash. I might have done it for some bad people. We don't talk about that. I'm okay with my past. I was almost a spy. Trained to be spy for a royal family, and they just left me because they didn't like goblins. I was rejected from the Eternal Plane. I died once, apparently. My friends swear it. I came back days later. I don't really remember much. All I remember is someone like leafing through a book and saying it wasn't my time. So I'm here now, I guess. Talents. Nothing shocking. Literally nothing shocks me. I'm immune to electricity. If it hits me, you just jump somewhere else. I've brute strength and stamina. I've always preferred it when no one knows when no one knows I'm around. I guess I'm good at sneaking. That's the thing. I've been around, folks. It's not always good. Sometimes it's good. Who knows? I'm very good at flailing wildly. My flaws. I'm a lightning rod. I might be the rod of steel sticking out of my bag, or it might just be bad luck. I've been struck by lightning more than a couple times, but I'm okay because another flaw: curse of immortality.
Oh no!
I'm technically immortal, but I can still feel pain. It takes me a while for wounds to heal. Signature move. I'm quick and flashy. Why open a door when you can just jump through a window doing a backflip? Inventory. I have a storm bottle. It's a pretty nice bottle with a literal storm inside it. And just a lot of rope. That's me. Bazoink.
Alrighty.
Interesting.
Alright, thanks, Bazoink. How about Pit?
Yeah, I'm Pit. I have a voice, but I don't think I can do it for very long, so I will start it later. I used to like goblins. Well, golem goblins, I guess. It was kind of a knight when it comes to golems. So I can make golems out about everything, and I can hide myself in them. I was a dinosaur trainer. I like things that have sharp teeth. There was some stuff with elves that I do not want to get into. It was not good. We don't talk about that. Also, I like to make things blow up. explosions are fun. Um,
They are.
We'll get along pretty well.
I can make golems out about everything, and I can combine them, make them out of vines. Yeah, I got basically a tool for everything that I want to make a golem out of. I'm very hard to get down. Like, I will get up quickly and fast. I have a thing for bombing things with flowers because they're so ugly and people should explode in ugly things. I was forged in flames and I look a little bit funny because my skin hardened, which is a little bit bad because one of my flaws is that I'm very flammable. So I'm constantly in flames, but it's not that bad. I can take it. I'm a little bit slow when it comes to everything. My signature move is wild shape, so I can turn into everything I want to. And my inventory, I have a box of matches, which is maybe a problem, and a toy trumpet.
Nice.
So if we ever need that.
Oh, amazing. Oh, I forgot to say my signature move is I can find the best junk in a trash pile. So if there's something good in the pile of trash, it's mine. I have it. I can get it.
Okay. Alright, so we have our goblins. And now,
So stupid.
let's see what these goblins are up to. So, you all live in like the same little neighborhood. Your houses they're pretty close together.
Mhm.
You can figure out what your houses are. We'll discuss that. But right now, there's sort of a little problem. Like, you're a little concerned. Because there's a moon shard incoming.
Wait, total side note, sorry. I just saw it in chat. People are saying you're a bit quiet. The volume is a little.
Yeah,
And we want to fix that now before we get into actual things.
yeah, I don't know if so I turned my mic down just because my fan on my computer is really loud and I noticed it was picking it up. So I don't know if they would rather have the static of the fan or have me quiet. I'll let chat let us know what they want for that, so we'll give it a minute for the delay in the answers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone else should be the same volume because you're on my desktop volume.
Yeah.
I'm just slightly different because it's taking it directly from my microphone.
Yes, that makes sense.
But yeah. Bri or Kyra, let us know if it would be better if I turned myself back up.
Yeah.
Just because, wait, let me see if it's still doing the thing. Because I think my fan's like quieted down a little. No, I like on the bars, I can see that it's picking it up a lot. So if you hear static, that's what it is. But this is how loud I can get. Okay. It's better when I'm louder? Okay, cool.
Okay.
We'll keep it like this.
Sounds good.
So you're at home, maybe hanging out with each other. Well, you're probably hanging out now because you've noticed that this thing is happening. It's just a little, there's an issue. There's a moon shard incoming. So I don't know if you guys all know about the moon. I mean, you all would, but I don't know if you all as players know about the moon. Or the moon shards. So let me bring up the actual glossary term and we can read this out. So,
it's just a block of cheese, right? The moon shard, just a block of cheese.
No. You wish. The moon was destroyed by a goblin rocket, and the moon shards are what's left. A jagged crescent surrounded by a field of shards that rain down on Erin, your home planet, from time to time. No wonder no one likes goblins. So, there is one of the shards floating around the main moon shard, and it is hurling down in the sky. Well, when I say hurling, it's like very slowly falling, but like having seen what happens after this all falls, it's hurling down. So the issue is like not only is a moon shard incoming, but it's on a path to like smash right into your homes.
Oh no.
You're gonna have to find a way to stop this moon shard from hitting your homes, or you're gonna have to deal with your houses getting smashed up.
Let's fight the moon.
I will put this into perspective
Make it
for
pay.
you. Where you all decided to settle down in this very small goblin town, if we can call it a town, is you decided to make your home in the Moonfall Field. The Moonfall Field is a crater-filled ruin where the remnants of the moon shard rain down unexpectedly. No one understands why the moon's bashed up bits only fall here, but some extremely boring goblins have concocted theories that no one cares to remember or think about. But you were like, this
Doesn't matter.
You're like, it has a really great name. It has some really great trash because every time everyone else was here and things got smashed up, it left so much good garbage behind. So you decided you would make your home here without really thinking about the consequences.
There are no consequences. I'm immortal.
You're starting to think that there might be consequences. Possibly.
I mean, I could just get the cool trash that comes with it. I need to be prepared, and I can be prepared if I have everybody else's stuff. And I could put that all in my backpack. Everything fits in my backpack. It all fits. Because I carry everything. Because I'm prepared. I like to have things.
You do have a house,
I'm immortal.
though. How about we hear, what are all your houses like in this little goblin town in the Moonfall Fields?
So my house, I mean, what does a standard goblin house look like? It's like just kind of a shack that's in this field. I built it out of everybody else's stuff that they left because when their houses got crushed, they had a lot of stuff. And I built it so that I can contain the stuff that I have and my experiments. And I like to be able to, still make interesting beers and stuff. So I have a whole section for that and all of the stuff that I can put in the beer to make it cool and make it really interesting. So it's just kind of got everything, and then where I sleep is just a pile of stuff that is slightly more complex than the everything.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Bazoin? What's your house like?
Let's see. My house is just a hole in the ground. It has a little door, I have all my stuff down there, I dug my home in the dirt because it makes me feel at home. It reminds me of when I died, how I got rejected. Now that I'm immortal, it's the only place I'll feel like I can die.
So is your plan with this moon shard like to lay here and wait for death?
Yes.
But you can't die.
Yeah.
I can try.
Okay, what about you, Pitt? What's your house like?
My house is probably made out of mostly metal because everything else just burns. Maybe some mud or clay that won't burn and go away. If I find trash that's cool and it's flammable, I won't have the cool trash anymore. So it's metal and probably pretty bare because everything just bursts into flames when I'm into flames.
You can put it in my house. It'll be safe because it's underground.
I thought it was just a hole.
I mean,
aren't you just in?
Yeah,
it's a big hole.
Don't you
It has
sleep?
a door.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. You can have the trash that's flammable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Real house goblins of Moonshard Valley.
Yep.
That's us.
So, so you're storing all of Pitt's flammable garbage, in your whole house.
I'm a good friend.
Yep,
Mhm.
but you kind of have all just been alerted that you have like a little less than a day till a really big moon shard hits.
Wait, is the moonshot on fire? Maybe it's my fault that it's coming.
I mean, it's not your fault. Definitely not your fault.
Okay.
The moonshot is coming. It's definitely not. But maybe
It's my fault.
No, it's not your fault either. Definitely not your fault.
No. Is it your fault?
No, it's not my fault at all. What are you talking about? I can't do that. I mean, I can make things explode, but I didn't make the moon explode. You made the moon explode. What?
Are you sure?
Well, do you want some
try-
ale? I got a new experiment. You can try it. Let's do that. Do you want to come to mine and try that ale?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't trust you.
Wait,
But alcohol.
could your house catch fire? Wait, am I on fire right now?
You haven't been set on fire, so you're not currently on fire.
Good.
But
Then I can come
you
into
would
your
just
house.
very easily light on fire were someone to like have any fire near you. It would
I have
be
matches.
Nope. I mean, I'm damp. I can hold matches. They won't.
Maybe I shouldn't
Yeah,
have
fire.
matches.
that might be a plan, but that's up to you.
I can hold them. I'm damp a little
But
bit.
maybe then
can't light on
they
fire.
won't work anymore.
But
If
then
you
we
make
wouldn't light
them. But if we need to make something light on fire,
You're right.
I'll
Okay.
hold them. I can't die anyway.
You
Unfortunately.
die. How about we leave the matches outside of my house? Because I have a lot of stuff in there, and I really don't want it to go on fire, because I might need it just in case. You know, you never know what's going to happen. I might need
I
it.
will put the matches outside.
Okay. Okay.
If they get stolen, it's your fault.
Well, nobody's going to be here. The moon is coming down, so nobody's going to be here, I don't think. It's just us.
Okay.
I like this place.
All right.
Okay.
So you're all heading into Tack's house to try the new ale that they have brewed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? For funsies, let's
Oh,
have
God.
you roll to see how good your ale is.
Okay. I just realized I only brought 2d6 with me, and not the rest of my dice, because I ran out of my house to get here.
Okay, so we'll just have
I
you,
only
however
have
many
2.
dice you have, we'll have you roll, and we'll just keep track of what you've got.
Okay. I could also do like a dice roll and roll these to go with it, but yeah, I forgot the rest of my dice at home, so I'm sorry.
Either way, whatever
Dice
works
roll
for
is
you.
okay.
So, yep, so I'm trying to think I feel like this is what you do. This is something you're trained in. You're experimenting, but it's how well you know it. I'm gonna say this is a flames, which you're a flames.
Okay.
So you'll get an extra die for that, so you're up to 4. And then what
So I'm rolling
else?
4 dice. Okay.
I can give you another for Brewmaster.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And then if you have anything else that you think would help you out with a new recipe.
Say Brewmaster.
You also have that you don't... I'll give you that you don't need a plan for potion making, because this
That's
is
what
similar to potion making.
It's a potion, technically, that also tastes a little bit like ale. Sometimes.
I'll give you... Here we go. Here's what I'll do. I'll give you an extra die for that.
Okay.
But I'm going to also make you roll a separate roll to see if you accidentally made a potion.
Okay. So I'm rolling
So you're going to roll
5d6
to see how many flames you get. And that's going to be how, like, tasty your new concoction is.
Okay. So, oh shit.
And you need 4s and 6s. 6s are going to be your weaves. 4s are going to be your flames.
Okay. Well, I have 1 X. a 5, a 3. This. Hang on. You gotta let me do this.
Yeah.
Another 3. How many was I rolling? Shit. I
5
forgot.
total.
5 total. Okay, I'm at 4. One more.
Oh wait, no, you're rolling 6 total actually, because you got recipe and brewmaster.
Oh yes. Yes, it is. Nothing. Woo!
Nothing and a strike?
2 strikes.
I'm only
Allison.
since we're not playing advanced, so I'm only giving you 1.
Okay, good.
But that
No.
that'll be 1 strike. Alrighty. So
Great.
since you didn't succeed, I won't it's not a potion.
Okay. It's
but
not. It tastes gross.
yeah, they hand it to you and like you love gross things, but like this probably tastes like something that us as human beings, the players, would find very delicious. Something
Okay.
light and flowery and just really nice tasting, kind of like an elderflower lemonade or something with some alcohol in it. But you taste that. That is what you get in your mouth.
Is it good?
This is
Wonderful.
it's a flavor.
Yeah.
This is why it's not my job anymore. They got mad at me for trying new experiments and kind of kicked me out. But I should try again. It's okay.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll do that. And then I start shuffling around, seeing what weirdness I have I can go in my house.
Okay. So
Some more flowers, the ones that you haven't ruined yet, that I found. Yeah, and just throwing them into like a pot that I have, and mushing them up.
all right. So while Tack is working on a new concoction because they're kind of sad that their latest one didn't work out, you see a bright flash outside. Well, it's not exactly a flash. It's like a light that's passing by, but there's no windows, so it's kind of like a flash because you just kind of see it
no.
around the door.
Oh no.
Am I on fire?
It's lightning.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Pit is not on fire.
Yes.
It's not you. I was like running over to like hug the flames out with my dampness, but
So
it's not,
you
like,
run
it's-
over and Tack just wraps their arms around Pit. And so Pit, you just have a very damp, friendly, sad brewmaster wrapped around you with their dampness. You
Okay.
feel you're like patting their back, like trying to like put out flames that aren't there, and like their skin is like leathery tough because they've just been on fire so many times, and it's just like this very uncomfortable moment, and you're kind of sticking to them because you're like damp.
Yeah, because the dampness goes through to my clothes, so my clothes are like
Oh
a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is like
Everything.
very much like the clammy handshake equivalent of a hug.
Yes.
Gross.
But yes, that's
gross.
exactly what it is.
So
Okay.
yeah, this is what's happening.
So I'm not on fire. Great.
It's out.
Yes, thank
Good.
you.
Okay, I linger in the hug just like a little bit because I was a little sad, and then I let you go.
Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna get struck by lightning again.
I mean, if you're not on fire, should we look? Is it the moon? We could explode the moon again, maybe,
We could explode the moon.
to get rid of it from the flashes. I know how to make rocket fuel. Did you know that? I could
Oh.
explode
We can
the moon.
fight the moon.
Yes, let's fight the moon.
Fight the moon.
Make it explode.
How?
Hug it.
Fire?
You can light things on fire. Maybe we should see how far away the moon is, and then I can make a potion and rocket fuel, and we can throw it. Can you throw things? I can't throw things.
I can make bombs. Maybe we can explode something that will go to the moon and explode the moon? Is that how rockets work?
I think the moon was already exploded.
Yeah, but the piece that's coming towards us, I like my house.
Okay.
I know
guys.
you guys are good. I like my stuff.
Okay, guys. Just hear me out. I know I said I was okay with fighting the moon, but what if it needs a really big hug?
Hug the
Maybe
moon?
it's just lonely. Maybe the moon shard is just lonely and starts coming down here to meet friends.
Yeah, because
And
it
so if we
broke.
hug it, it won't kill anyone.
Yeah.
If we
Goblin
hug
logic.
it, maybe it will come more often. Because some things like hugs.
Did you like my hug?
Yes.
Okay, Pitt, please roll a charisma check.
Oh no.
A Brooks challenge. It's just gonna be, no. You're not sounding very convincing, so it's gonna be a Brooks challenge too. To convince Tack that you appreciated their hug.
Oh, I have nothing. I have nothing. So just
But I
3?
give
Yep, just 3 dice, and you're gonna need 5s for Brooks and 6s for Weaves.
Alright. I have 1 5, a 4, and a 2.
So you didn't succeed. Nothing bad is happening, but you didn't succeed, and Tack, it's pretty obvious that Pitt did not enjoy your hug.
Maybe I shouldn't hug the moon. Might not like
Maybe
it.
you can offer the moon a drink. Not this one, though. Maybe one of your better ones.
But hugs are so nice. And I gather them all up in a group hug.
So you're gathered up in a hug with a person who hates hugs, and one whose hug back is like a clammy handshake.
I love this.
Um,
I'm so glad you guys are my friends.
Shouldn't we look at the flash?
I mean, okay. I'm gonna go hug it. I feel like that's a good idea.
Okay.
All right. So I go outside to look at what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I follow.
All right, so you don't see the light anymore. It was just kind of quick passing by. But who wants to give me a perception check? That's gonna be Gales.
Can
You
I
wanna
do
do
that
it,
since
Pitt?
I'm Gales?
Yep. Do you have anything else that would help you in perception at all?
Probably not. I should say I'm slow and steady as a flaw, so maybe I should even roll less. So just 3. I don't know.
This is not something that you're actually gonna. This is not something that's like time based that you're gonna be noticing. This is just if you notice something. So I'll give you
Okay.
the 4 for it, and you only need to get 1, and you need 2s or 6. 2s for the Gales or a 6 for the Weaves.
Okay. I have 3 6s and a 1.
Okay, so your 6s are gonna explode, so you get to reroll all 3 6s.
3 3s.
Okay, so
This is a weird combination of die.
that's 3 successes, so you definitely, you walk out, or the door opens. I'm assuming Tack probably goes and opens the door, and immediately, like, as soon as the door opens, you notice your matches are gone.
Oh no. I told you this was gonna happen.
Did you hug the matches enough? Maybe they ran away.
No, I did not hug my matches. You made them go away.
Maybe.
This is probably my fault too.
It is. Now I'm mad. That was my trash.
This is not my fault. I had nothing to do with this. And
They were supposed to be flammable. This is all your fault.
I just didn't want my house or you to be on fire. I like my things, and they're nice, and they do things, and they're useful, and if you came in and you lit them on fire, you would be on fire, and then my stuff would be on fire, and it would all be gone, and I didn't want that.
You have a
So-
point, but I'm still mad.
Maybe we should look for them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's go
why
hunt
would
them
someone
down.
be here? We all know the moon is falling. Why would someone be here and take stuff? Why didn't they knock? They should have knocked. We were there.
Do other people live in our neighborhood? Does anyone know?
Do other
Do other people live here?
What
Do other
the-
goblins?
there's
Like,
there are a
goblins.
few other goblins that live in your neighborhood.
Let's go kick them.
yes.
I
Or give them a
immediately
really
goes-
big hug.
Or we could make them explode.
Or that. We could do
But they
that.
wouldn't be able to tell us where
I
your
can-
matches are.
Give them a drink.
A truth drink.
I could make one. I'm really good at potions. I could make one.
Okay. I want my matches back.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can go back to my house and make a truth potion.
Okay, you only stepped outside. You're literally just right outside your house, so you go right back inside and attempt to make a truth potion. Okay, let's get up what your crafting roll is gonna be for that.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm gonna think that Bazoink has no object permanence, so package is gone.
Amazing. Did the matches
Was
even-
that here's my question for Bazoink. So when you died, since you have so little object permanence, was it just like your whole other life was just gone?
Yeah, kinda. I think that's also why I can't remember so much about being dead.
That seems right.
Makes sense.
All right, so I'm assuming you're doing what kind of recipe to use crafting?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see.
Yes.
Let me look at the crafting in the glossary because I am not super up on
Not
what that
sure.
does yet. So, you're gonna use a flame scales or stones roll depending on how you want to craft. Your new creation will be more effective depending on the number of successes. If you're crafting a weapon, add your total successes when crafting to the base of the item, and keep any other bonuses, triggers, and other effects as well. You can only combine 2 items at a time. Want to add a new part? La 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 la. Is there a
Okay.
potion making one separately? No, there's not. So yeah, I'll let you say that you can try to make a truth potion. It's gonna be a little difficult. But actually no, because that would be. Wait, let me see which ones it gives the option for making a roll on. Because I feel like that would probably be like a charisma. No, that you can't do that. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be a Gale's challenge of 3 to
Okay.
make a truth potion.
Okay, and I'm rolling 4 dice. Right.
We'll see what you have to apply to it.
Will it have the what kind of recipe to use?
Yeah. So you'll
Oh,
get that bonus. Is there anything else that might help you in crafting potions that you have?
Eating rocks? No. Brewmaster doesn't really count, but I do have magic hands. So maybe I can imbue magic into my potion.
What's the magic hands description?
Uh,
Oh wait, there it is.
unlocking powerful artifacts and casting spells
That would be
that
too
goblins normally
complicated.
shouldn't do.
Yeah. I'll give you an extra die for that, so that'll bring you up to 5 dice, and it's a
5
Gale's
dice.
challenge 3.
And so I have to get 3 2s. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, 1 2. 2 2s.
All right.
And a strike. And 1 more. Okay, which one do I roll? Which one do I roll? Damn it! Alright, I only got 2. I rolled a.
So
And 1 strike.
you have. So you're gonna take that strike.
Damn it. I'm really bad at rolling, apparently.
And you so
This is
you
great.
you now possess a potion.
I have a potion.
You
We
have
just-
a potion.
And I think it's a truth potion.
You do.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we don't know. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what's going on here is you have a potion.
All right.
So you have your potion. What would you guys like to go do now? Bother your neighbors?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
All right. So, yeah, there are like 3 other goblins in your town. They have various houses, as ramshackle as all of yours, made of various things with various trash inside and out. Like you're not
Is it
even.
good trash?
I mean, probably not outside because you're all thieves.
That's why someone stole my matches.
Right. It's true. You have a point.
I'm a well-behaved goblin.
Okay. But yeah, so there's kind of like the trash that's like not as good that didn't fit in their house is outside their house. And like sometimes they like built an addition out of trash to hold their trash sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You guys aren't really sure like who settled here first. You were all kind of like you all kind of take credit for the idea of living here, although I'm not sure why. But you don't want to be like you're all like I'm a leader, not a follower.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can go visit any of your 3 neighbors.
Which one of them, like, do we know them? Which one of them would most likely be the matches thief?
Yep, you know all your neighbors really well because there are only 6 of you, and I mean, they all. So one of them lives a little ways off. So you guys live, the 3 of you live pretty close together. Although Pet, you live a little bit further off just because you're so flammable. But then you have like 2 neighbors who are like kind of close to each other, that are not too far from you, and then one that's a little farther off.
Okay.
So that's
Go to the closest one?
okay. The group of the closest to you. Okay, so you can go up to their homes. I will let you name your goblin neighbors.
Oh no, that's a lot of choices.
I cannot follow the naming pattern.
Alternatively, I will let chat name the goblin neighbors.
Yes,
Chat,
yes.
Okay.
We're gonna introduce the goblin neighbors. We're just gonna discuss them without saying their names, and then when you give us names, that's gonna be their names.
Yeah,
So
that's a solid, excellent plan.
okay.
That
Okay.
makes sense, but
Bry has already said there's Mr. Snotbreath. So that can be the first goblin that you go visit.
Okay, we're seeing Mr.
Okay.
Snotbreath.
Yep. All right. So you guys head over to Mr. Snotbreath's house.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna knock aggressively on the door.
Okay. Please make a roll just with 3 dice for me and tell me what you get.
Flames, a strike, and then Gales.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not giving you the strike on it. I was just checking to see. So you knock on the door, and Mr. Snotbreath like comes and opens it, and they look like they're kind of like a small goblin. They have this like, so it's a top hat, but it's really beat up, and there's like a very clear like, you can tell that like an arrow was once in it. Like there's that jagged mark of like when you pull the arrow out of a thing and it like had gone all the way through, and there's like a little blood stain, and like that's the hat that they have. That's basically why they insist on everyone calling them Mr. Snotbreath, because they used to just be Snotbreath, and then they found the hat.
And they're classy now.
Yeah, they think they're very classy. They're also a very small goblin. Like, you're all small, but like they're even smaller than you, but they definitely think that they're better than you.
I will make myself look big, and I do look shitty because of my skin, so
I'm gonna stick out my hand and be like, looking dashing as always, Mr. Snapbreath.
So they are gonna shake your hand and they're gonna be like, "What do you want?"
You see, my friend has a case of the missing matches. We're not accusing you, but we would like to know if you would have any information as to where they could have gone.
Yes.
Do matches walk?
No, I don't think so.
Then how
maybe.
would I know?
Did you see a flash?
They like look around and they're like, "Yeah."
Do you know what it was? Because my messages were there before, and then there was the flash, and now they're gone.
They like look around and they're like thinking real hard. And they like reach their hand like underneath the top hat to like scratch their head in the thinking motion, but it's just like shaking the hat. And they're like, "I think I saw a little shape running,
What kind of
but
shape?
I don't know. It was too bright."
How big was the shape? Was it bigger than a box of matches? Maybe they did grow legs.
I don't know. It was too bright.
Where did it go?
The goblin, they just like, so they're standing in the doorway and they just like, so you guys are in the doorway and they're inside still with the door open, and they just kind of like gesture to outside.
Very helpful.
I immediately turn around where they gestured.
And like in the distance, in the far distance, you like see your little houses. Well, you don't see your house because your house is a hole in the ground, but you see their houses because they stick out.
Very interesting, Mr. Snapbreath. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
Let's
I
go,
start
guys.
marching immediately.
I fire.
If you can think of anything else, please tell us. I want my matches back.
They like scratch the top of their head again and they're like, "I'll tell you all my thoughts, but they don't are often."
Okay.
That's okay.
When you have one, tell it to me. I will listen.
If we're still alive after the moon falls. After the
Oh
moon
yeah,
shard.
right. That is also happening.
Unless I have a thought before then, and then I'll find you.
Please do.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. And with that, you head off from Mr. Snotbreath's house. And they just like, if you look back at all, like they don't necessarily like even like close the door. They just like kind of have it open, and then they like, so you could kind of see into their house. You already knew what the inside of their house looked like. You visited them before, and like their bed is basically just like set back like in front of their door. So they basically went and like laid down on this very small pile of garbage, and like it's just kind of like watching you leave with the door open, hanging out in their little garbage bed.
Fair enough.
Nice.
What would you guys like to do now?
I'm going to the next neighbor.
Okay, so let's see. Let's see, Bri. You're gonna get another one. So, Yogurt Hearth is your next neighbor.
And now I'm gonna shove the Zoink. What is it? Is it the Zoink?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. At the door and make you do it this time.
I puff myself up again.
I knock on the door.
Alright. Please also make me a roll with just 3 dice.
Alright. That's the flames.
Okay.
A strike.
Okay.
It's going good tonight. And another strike.
Okay,
Oh,
you're fine.
lovely.
I'm not giving out strikes for this. I'm not telling you what it is. I'm not giving out strikes.
Dressing me out. What are you planning, Allie?
Honestly, if you knew, you would just laugh. But so you knock on the door and Yogurt Hearth, like you hear their footsteps, like, well, it's not even like their footsteps. It's just like the kind of crashing around of like when you were laying in garbage and then you have to get through a whole room of garbage to get to your door. So basically, like being in college.
My room right now.
Yep. So it's basically like a little college dorm in there. And so you hear them like kind of tripping over some stuff to get to you because they don't exactly have it organized. And then like they swing the door open because like you don't ask who it is here because only you guys show up at houses here.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, hi, hi, hi. And what you see is your neighbor Yogurt Hearth, and they're like not exactly the polar opposite of Mr. Snodbreath, but like they're tall. They're still skinny, but they're like almost 3 whole feet tall.
Wow.
They did not, in fact, plan their home in relation to their size, and their head kind of scrapes the ceiling, but they are a very tall goblin, and that is who you have up at the door in front of you.
That's like
Hello.
half a foot taller than me.
Yeah, they're really tall.
Hello, Sir Yogurt Hearth.
And they reach out and they like shake your hand.
We are conducting an investigation. We are the investigatory goblins, which is a thing I've just made up.
Yes.
It's our
my
new
friend.
house.
Yes. Let's see. My friend over here, their matches are missing.
Yes. Mine.
And
Oh, wait.
Not this much.
see, we are not accusing you of stealing your matches, but we would just like to know if you had seen anything, if you had any information as to where they could have gone, and if you had seen a bright light, because they were there before the light, but after the light, they were not there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Why does Pit have matches? They light on fire.
I
We need to
found them
light-
in the trash. And if I ever need to make something explode, fire is pretty good. So I have matches. And I'm not allowed to take in certain goblins' houses. And then they get stolen.
I didn't want Pit to light my house on fire.
That's so mean.
I have a lot of stuff. I like my stuff.
That
Pit
is true.
flammable.
That is not my fault.
They like look back inside their house and then they're like, this is why Pit can't come inside my house.
It is true. I always have to stay outside.
We leave the door open for you.
That is very nice.
Anyway, I didn't know you had matches.
Well, now I don't have matches anymore. Someone stole them. Did you see the flash?
A flash?
There was a flash a bit ago. And my matches were gone after the flash.
I saw the moon shard.
The one coming that is
They like look
up there.
up. They look up, but they have to like crane their head outside their door to look up because they're not low enough that they can get the angle out of the doorway. And they're like, I saw that one.
But it's still there. I think.
They look back up and they're like, it is, I think. I'm looking at it. Did it steal your matches?
Did you steal my matches? Does the moonshot answer?
The moon shard does not answer. At least not that you can hear.
I'm also looking up at the moon shard, waiting for an answer.
Suspicious.
Yep, you stand in like this almost silence for a minute, except like it's when I say almost silence, it's because like so Yogurt Hearth is like in their doorway, but like the garbage like spills all the way out to the doorway, and so they are also doing that thing of like when you're like adjusting how you stand, but there's like things all around your feet, so that like slight
Things are moving.
rustling, yeah, is coming as they disturb the piles of garbage, but you don't hear anything other than that.
Suspicious.
Maybe it was the moon shard.
Maybe.
They don't want to tell us.
But it's still coming towards us, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it stole something from us, why is it not running away? Because if you steal something, you usually run the other direction, so the other people don't get you.
That is true.
You're very smart. I don't know what happened. Damn
Well,
it.
So you just talked to the moon shard, didn't get a reply. What would you
I heard
like
a word
to
of
do
that moon
now?
shard.
We have a third neighbor, right?
You do
Yeah,
have a
but
third neighbor.
Maybe we should take a walk and talk to them.
All right, so you guys start the trek off to your third and final neighbor, Hangnail. Their house is pretty far off, but you're determined to trek over. And so on the way,
Yeah, do we see anything on the way?
you do.
I'm looking for
Flashes?
rocks.
You're
I'm
looking
looking
for
for
rocks?
my matches.
I'm looking for some more rocks
And
to add to my bag of
suspicious
rocks.
All right,
people.
I'll have you all roll a perception check. Let me know what you're looking for beforehand with your perception check, and I'll tell you what you find based on what you roll. It's
I'm
just going to
looking
be a
for
difficulty
clues.
one. You're looking for what?
For clues.
You're looking for clues, you're looking for rocks, and you're looking for your matches.
And suspicious people who, like, maybe stole my matches.
Okay, roll me perception checks. That's going to be Gale's.
So I get 4
Okay.
because I'm Gale's.
Yeah, and the
then
other
it's
two
3.
get 3 unless you can argue that you would be better at it for some reason.
I don't think I would.
Actually,
Actually, I might.
Tack, you would probably get extras because you are looking for rocks, and you do
That's
eat
true.
rocks, and you have shown yourself to be proficient in finding rocks, as shown by your bag of rocks.
I do like to find rocks, so I'll roll 4 then.
I'll give you 5 for finding rocks.
5 for finding rocks. I like it. And that's Gale's.
Yep, that's Gale.
So 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so I was a Kraken hunter, so that'd be like hiding stuff too.
Okay.
And then I was almost a spy, and it says collecting valuable information, but also like that could be looking for stuff.
I'll give you the spy card.
Alright,
Okay, I
So that'll
got
be-
1.
4. That's a weave.
Okay, so far I have 1 weave, 2 stones, and a Brooks.
Okay,
Okay, well-
so you can reroll your weave and let me know what you get.
Another Brooks.
Okay, so that's 1 success. That's all you needed, but okay. What about you, Tech? Did you roll yet?
I got 1 weave, yeah.
Okay,
And then I rerolled it, and it didn't.
all right. And what about you, Bazoink?
6 successes?
What? Why are you like this?
What?
I feel
Your
like
dice
the
are
record
weighted.
should tell that the reason that Erin's character in my game last week got to ride on an elf's head is because Erin rolled 7 successes on like 4 dice.
What?
5.
5? Okay, that's better. But like someone rolled something ridiculous, like double what their dice were the other day, and I was like, I just quit. I quit.
That's
You do whatever you
wild.
want. But
That's
yeah.
not gonna be me this time around.
So,
Just saying.
Nope.
like, I mean, I guess I'll start with tech because like this is the easiest one. You do in fact find a very tasty looking rock. It's like, so you're gonna like this. You know how you like get the frozen dinosaur nuggets?
Mm-hmm.
It's vaguely shaped like it, like that flat, like it's like dino nugget shaped.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like it. So I pick it up and I'm gonna lick it and take like a little crunch on it. Obviously not through the rock, but like just.
You're gonna bite it to see the quality of the rock.
Yeah. Bite it, give it a lick, and then pocket it for later.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna taste pretty good.
All right.
And then since Bazoink got so many successes, that is a. So I'll get you into some other stuff too because of successes and things happening canonically in universe. But since that is an epic success, you get to tell me what happens.
I win the game. No.
Goblins don't get to win. I'm very sorry.
No.
God damn it, Allie.
How rude.
Anyway,
They like dying.
what happens with your epic success?
Let's see. What do I want to happen? I find I don't know, I just find a really big clue. You can determine what that is, because I don't know.
Okay, you guys find a really big clue. So in the distance, you see it's moving. This thing that you see is moving. Pit, you like kind of see it too. You see it's very bright. And Bazoink, you see that this very bright thing that Pit has kind of like turned away from because it's so bright, you're kind of able to like peek through your fingers just enough, covering your eyes, Bazoink, that you can tell that it's like moving. It almost looks like it's running.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's what you get.
I'm still looking at my rock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell, "Hey guys, follow me," and then I'm gonna book it.
Okay. Are you trying to like catch up with this? What is your goal in booking it?
I'm just trying to catch up with whatever it is.
Okay. I am not gonna pull that. So I guess we'll see if you. This will just be seeing if you can catch all the way up with it, because this is what I have to give you for a roll. So like.
Why are you like this, Allie?
It's the only Gales card I have, and I cannot make this a Gales Challenge 1. I can't make this a Gales Challenge 1. I'm sorry. You're trying to catch up with a really, really fast, really bright thing.
Is there any way I could bring that down or give Erin advantage by seeing if I could, with my magic hands, shoot like a slow down spell at the thing that's running, or like trip it or something?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let's make this a. This would probably be. I feel like this would probably be like a stones, is the sort of spell you're trying to cast.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like a muscle. Yeah.
So I'll say if you can pass a stones 2, I'll bring it down to a Gales 2.
Okay. And I get 4 because of magic hands.
Yeah,
right?
And then if you can think of anything else that might make you good at casting the spells.
Well, no. Nah. Okay.
Then 4
No,
dice,
I don't think I have anything.
stones 2.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do anything. I have a flaw that literally says slow and steady. I wait for things to play out before I do any sudden moves.
So I'm taking that.
We're gonna
like,
try. I only rolled 2, but we're gonna try again because I just rolled 2 strikes.
Oh gosh.
Oh Lord, help me! No, I'm not rolling it on that surface anymore. This might be loud. I'm sorry. Mother of pearl! How did I roll 3 strikes? I got 1. I got 1. I rolled 3 strikes.
Allison.
Oh no!
Oh
Okay.
my God!
So
Oh no!
I mean, okay. So here's how this is gonna go.
Please
I'm
be
gonna
a
have
kind
Erin
God.
make the roll. I'm gonna have Erin make their roll
Oh,
for
no.
Bazoink, and we're gonna
All
see how that plays out, and then I'll tell you how this whole little thing that's happened. Because what I'm imagining here is like you're trying to shoot this spell out, and then because no one is running after Bazoink. Like Bazoink is running completely on their own. Like
Oh
Pit
yeah.
is like, I'm slow, and Tak is like, maybe I can help with my magic hands.
Mm-hmm.
So this is all kind of happening at once.
Okay.
So Erin, make this
You're the
skill
worst.
score.
You're the worst.
I tried really hard, Erin. I tried really hard.
All right. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, that's a weave.
Okay.
It was already 1. That's a 3. That doesn't work. That's another weave.
Jeez
Right.
Louise.
That's a 3. That's a weave.
We need a dice camera for Erin.
Yeah. Call over
I will
Erin.
set it up. All right. I'm going to that smacks into my leg. That doesn't out. And
Oh, we have a mild interruption. Oh no, that pun.
it's fine. And then I need to roll 1 more.
Oh gosh. Wait, how many successes are you at right now?
3
3.
out of
Jesus.
4.
Specifically, how many have you? Because you get to reroll all your weaves.
Yeah, I rolled.
Yeah, they're
My
at the
3
end
dice.
of they're at the end of their weave rerolls. This is
Oh,
the last
yeah.
one.
Okay.
I rolled 2 6s and a 3. I rolled a 3 and another 6, and so I'm rerolling that 6.
Okay.
That's a 3 and a I'm so close.
Oh
So
no.
close.
Okay. So,
Do I get pity for being close?
here's how this is gonna go. Bazoink goes off running. Tak shoots off the spell. And
No.
Oh, no.
Allison!
Oh no.
Allison, why did you
What has Tak done? What have they done?
you shoot off this spell, and you don't hit Bazoink, but you don't hit the creature either. You hit the ground, and you
Okay.
make a boom. You're pretty good at making booms. And the movement stops. The light is stationary. And then the light was moving like this in your vision, and now it moves like this. And
Towards
it's,
us?
yeah,
Toward-
it's moving towards you, and it's moving so fast that I guess you thought it was moving slowly because it was so far away, but it wasn't. It's moving so quickly, and it knocks Tak unconscious. It runs directly into them because Allison, that is your 3rd strike for this scene.
No.
So you're gonna be temporarily unconscious for a little bit, and then I'll pull you back
Okay.
into game. But
Okay.
this
Alright.
this being of light runs and just bowls your friend over. And
All right, when I
the
see
thing
that,
the thing that I'm gonna have you tell me what you're doing, and then Pitt, roll me a perception check.
I'm
Okay,
going to attempt
so-
to lasso it.
4, right?
Yep.
Because in my inventory, I have a lot of rope. That is a thing I possess.
Okay.
So I'm going to cowboy this thing.
So I have a
Which
strike,
those two both know. has
2
worked.
brooks, and a stone. So
Strike, two,
nope.
Okay. Alright, I'll give you the strike for that, but other than that, I'm not making anything go wrong because of this.
Well, everything is already wrong.
My friend is unconscious.
My
I'm not
matches
very
are
fast.
gone.
So, okay, you're gonna try to lasso the thing?
Yes.
Stone's 3.
We have history with this. Alright.
And
Alright,
then,
let's see.
what do you
What do I
have to
have?
help you? Because you're starting at 3.
Yeah. I have brute strength.
Is that gonna help with this, though? This would... I guess so. Okay, I'll count that. I'll give you 4.
Alright, stamina wouldn't count, really. That's all I have.
Okay, yep, roll with 4, and you need to get 3 stones. So 3
All right.
3s or 6s, etc.
Alright.
Although, like, apparently numbers don't matter to you and you can almost always beat them, but, like, apparently that's just what Erin does, so.
Just rolls the best all the time.
Yeah.
I am Taliesin.
Please share your wisdom with me. How does it work?
Alright. So 6s and 3s, right? Already got a 3. Already, that's a weave.
Cool.
That's a 4. That's a 4.
Okay, now reroll your weave.
And that's a 3.
How?
Fine.
How?
It's fine.
So, yeah, no. Oh,
Numbers don't matter.
go to hell, Erin. You successfully lasso the light thing, and you're holding onto it with all your tiny goblin body might. And because it's boring having Allison be unconscious, Tack wakes up.
Thank you.
Let
I
me
appreciate
reset
I
your
could have
strikes.
been like tapping her on the cheek, like, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, that's probably what was happening, and then it worked. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what we'll do. You, like, had pretended to drink all of the drink before, but, like, you had shoved the bottle into your pocket so you could steal the bottle.
Probably.
So
Bottles.
you pour the
Don't-
rest of the really gross flowery
Drink.
drink into their mouth to wake them up.
Ugh.
Wake up.
Oh, you,
Hey guys,
what
come over
was
here.
that?
I have a pet.
Yeah, that was not the rest of your drink.
Okay, you're right. It was bad. I have to try again. I have to do it again.
Please do. Also, I think someone is being a cowboy.
So
was
like,
a cow
Erin,
goblin too.
have you lassoed a ball of light? Is that what has happened?
I have a pet.
There is a lasso around a thing that is so bright that you cannot look directly at it. So you're not sure exactly what it is.
I'm doing this, and I'm trying to get closer to it, but I can't. But I keep like having to like just close my eyes.
Yep. So you could. So okay. So what are you guys gonna do? You have a lassoed thing.
Um.
I'm gonna pull it gently towards me.
Okay.
I would probably yell something.
Roll a stones 1 for that.
Alright.
And probably just, well, you get 4 with your brute strength.
For me. So that's I'm on 6. That's a 2. That's a 3. That's a 2. Hit my headphone cord. That's a 3. And another 3.
You only needed 1. Like, it's fine. It's fine, Erin. You only needed 1 3. So yeah, you reel the thing in. Since you got so many successes, how close do you want to get the thing to you?
I want it as close as I can without like burning out my retinas.
I would probably be watching my skin for any signs of me catching fire because fire is bright and that thing is bright. So I'm scared of burning.
So you're not
So
really
probably-
looking, but you're just like peering down to make sure you're not on fire?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you get the thing pretty close to you. It's still like, I don't know, like 5 feet away. Because you're managing to not look at it directly, which is why you're able to get it so close.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if I hug it, it'll go out? I'm damned.
Maybe. Let's try to group hug it.
Okay.
Maybe you should go first and see if
gonna
it's burning.
Close my eyes, and I'm just gonna blindly run at it and try to hug it.
Okay.
Don't hurt yourself.
It's held in place.
But I'm gonna be running like this with like my arm up.
Okay. I'm
Yes,
gonna
it's
say just roll me a flames 1 just to make sure that you're like able to point yourself at it and run towards it. Because like
Okay.
I wasn't really gonna make you roll, but then I was like, you have your eyes shut and you're a goblin.
I do. How high off the ground? Is it floating? Is it on the ground? Actually, now that I'm
It
thinking about
is
it, I don't know
it's on the ground.
Okay. So that's 3 die,
It's
right?
much taller than you though.
Okay. Ooh, 1 strike, but 1 weave.
All right.
So
Yeah.
2 weaves.
My luck is rubbing off.
Okay. Wait, do I? Oh wait, no, I have to. So technically, another weave. That's expensive. I rolled.
My luck is rubbing off, Allison.
Okay, and then a 2. So that was 3 weaves, I think.
All right. So I'm gonna say I think that would be an epic success. So
Sweet.
I'm gonna, before I describe exactly what you feel, is there anything that you would like to happen as a result of this? What happens?
Well, 1, I don't catch on fire.
I mean, that wasn't gonna happen, so you're all good.
Okay. What would I like to happen? I want whatever it is to like be not as bright,
Okay.
so I can look at it, and also, if it is humanoid, it to hug me back.
Okay. So you run up and like just big hug. And then so you guys are not really looking, but the light is just blinding and you see it go down and it's not as bright anymore. And
Okay.
Tack, you feel probably 6 arms wrap around you in a big hug.
I'm gonna run up behind it and hug it too.
Would you like, have any of you opened your eyes toward it? Or
Not
are
yet.
you still, okay.
I'm living in the hug.
Okay,
Living in the moment in the hug.
you
But
go,
Zoink is not the smartest, so they're like peering through their hand.
yeah, and also you are holding on to the lasso, is one thing
That's
I am
true.
going to say. So here's my question. Well, I have a few. Are you dropping the lasso to look, so you're looking through like one hand? And
Yeah.
when you go to hug it, what are you doing with the lasso?
I'm still keeping it and like I have it in one hand and I still like wrap it around. I wrap it around the being.
Okay. So you are both hugging this being.
Okay. I like once I realize that it's hugging me back, I like open my eyes to try and look at it. What is this being?
So you look up, and it is much, much larger than you. You can see that it's kind of bent down to give you a hug because you're basically hugging its legs.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very, very large, and it's still quite radiant, but not as blindingly bright. Its facial features kind of seem to like blur and morph, and you can't really get a read on it. It's almost like everything at once and nothing. And then it has 6 arms that are all wrapped around you, and then multiple pairs of wings coming off of its back.
Oh.
Is it a dinosaur?
I kind of
It is not a
leave
dinosaur.
the hug
Meh.
and just stare at it like this.
Yep, it releases you.
No, but knowing it's like going the full hug and it's like resting their head on its back. It's like
It's like more like the back of its leg is what you're like resting your head against, because it is like, you guys are very small, and this being is at least like 8 feet tall.
Oh.
Yes, this is a very large being, not just a goblin large being. So you're probably a quarter of its height.
I reach into my bag of rocks and grab the prettiest rock that I think I have that looks like it probably would taste good, and I hand it out.
Well, okay, describe the rock, just because I'm curious. Let us know what kind of rock looks like it would taste good to tack.
So it's a little funky looking, very, very smooth, with one side that's like a little bit, like, I don't know, rocky. That's not the right word.
Yeah,
It's just a
I know what
rock.
you mean.
But you know what I mean. It's
Yeah.
a little rough. And like a weird greenish shade with like a little bit of mud still on it from where I picked it up.
Okay. So, the being, like, it within one of their hands gently takes it from you. It closes another of its hands around it and, like, does this motion around it,
Mm-hmm.
and then reaches its hand back out to you. And
Okay.
in its hand, you see smaller, but 3 identical little rocks that look exactly like that tasty rock.
I snatch them
Yep.
and just stare at them and wonder.
And they also look like they've been shined up a little bit.
I eat one.
It tastes good.
Good. And I hold the other 2. And I stare at them and I don't say anything.
Okay. So that is what is going on with Tack and this being. What would the other 2 of you like to do?
I'm gonna poke it. After I've had my moment with the back of his leg, I'm gonna like gently poke it on the cap, like, what are you?
And then it like turns and looks at you and like basically grabs you like gently by the scruff of your neck and like plops you down with no effort in front of it. And you kind of realize that like, no, you don't realize this, never mind. But it's looking down at you and it's like, you hear this very low voice and it's like, you're not sure if you're hearing it or if it's like coming from somewhere else or if it's in your head or what's going on, and it's just like, I'm the world soul. Well, I'm a world soul. So
What is
I'm
that?
here. I'm in charge of the balance.
What balance?
It pauses and has that look. Like somehow its face manages to form this expression despite like being shifting, and it's that expression of when you're have something that you want to say but you have to explain it to like a preschooler and you're not really sure how. And
A mood. Okay.
that's the look that this being has on it's face. And it's just
I'm
like,
not that stupid.
it's just like,
I look up at it and I go, I can make rocket fuel. And I'm trying to display my level of smarts, but I don't know how to do that. So I just announce I can make rocket fuel.
yeah, they're like, I know, little one, you can make rocket fuel, but I am here to stop the bad things.
What bad things? Is
Sometimes,
this where you took the matches?
sometimes the world is in danger, and then they send one of me.
While all of this has been going on, Pit has been like pulling Jurassic World, like Introduction to the Dinosaurs, like Boeing, because I was a dino like trainer, and that thing looks sort of like a dinosaur. It has like the same
Very
size.
large, yeah.
So I'm just like bowing, like keeping eye, like trying to keep eye contact, but like just trying to like not make it attack. I guess that's what I'm thinking.
Can we save the world?
Can you save the world? I guess the question is, do you want to?
I mean, seeing as I have to be stuck on this world forever, because I can't die. It'd be a pretty much. I'd like to make it a nice world to live in.
That's a good goal, little one. But I guess the real question is, then will you do it? Will you save the world? I will
I can eat
save
more
the
rocks.
world.
I mean, depends on what it entails. Because I'm very friendly. I'm very good with other goblins and the social stuff. But maybe I'm not so really smart as I kind of said. And so I'll do whatever I can. But I can't promise that it'll be really much.
There's lots of choices to make, and sometimes we can't let goblins make them.
That's understandable.
So
Yeah,
sometimes
We did blow up the moon.
Yeah, and you
We
were
did.
going to blow up the moon again.
I mean, yeah, but
I was
it's
gonna hug the
threatening
man.
our houses.
It is.
I was gonna hug the man.
But little ones, did you think that would work?
I mean, we haven't tried yet, so who knows?
It worked for you?
Hugging the moon is always good. Hugging anything is always good. People like hugs.
You want
Nah.
people sometimes like hugs.
Hugs for the hug inclined.
The
Damn it, you
moon-
beat me to it.
I had to.
Just gonna say that.
the worst. The moon. We can see. What do you want to do?
Right now or in general?
I want to save the world. I can't die, but I don't want all my friends to die. Because being alive forever with no friends is very lonely.
The being just like pauses and it's there and it's thinking and it's like, you could make good choices. Perhaps choice is here.
Please let me try to save my friends.
Did you know I haven't talked to another being in 30 years?
That's very lonely. Are you immortal too?
It got to 10. I suppose that's a word. Sometimes I think it's just maybe I exist. And then maybe I don't. But time exists whether I exist or not.
Oh.
This is making my head hurt. Honestly, I'm looking for my matches. Like, have you seen them?
They sigh and they're like, time exists whether I exist or not, but sometimes I can see what it's gonna be. And sometimes
You can see the future too. I have this that can see the future, and I pull out my cracked eye, all-seeing eye. It has visions. This thing does it too.
okay,
You know what's gonna happen to me.
So, is that a
I
no
don't
on the
know what-
matches?
I don't know what will happen, but sometimes goblins blew up the moon, and then sometimes they were gonna do it again.
I wasn't gonna do it.
Can you see the past?
I lived it. Well, did I? I am
Did you?
here when I need to be.
I'm so confused.
This whole conversation is making Bezwink very, very sad. And so
Yeah.
they're gonna let go of the lasso and just like sit on the ground with like, and they're gonna bury their head in their knees.
They see you getting sad and confused, and they're like, here's another way. You've been in danger.
I died.
Sometimes you're in danger. And sometimes people are there for you when you're in danger. Sometimes the world is in danger. And I'm there.
Okay.
If I give you your matches, will you not blow up the moon?
Yes.
sure they don't.
Wait, no. You have my matches? Why did you steal my matches? We were gonna try to blow up the moon, but only because the moon, if it hits us, is gonna blow up our houses. So it was just like, you blow us up, we blow you up, you know? But I promise I won't blow up the moon if the moon won't blow up us. I don't know if that's what you want to hear,
The
but
moon,
that's just the truth.
the moon shard that's coming will hit you unless you stop it.
How do we stop it?
We could stop it by blowing it up. But
No.
you said I can't do that.
Yeah.
You cannot. I will stop you.
No.
Can we?
Mm.
Will hugging it make it all better? Is it hug inclined?
I do not know what the solution is. I just know what it is not. I am here for the danger, and I am here to stop it.
Who knows how to stop the moon? I
assume it must be you, or it will
Who's
fall.
the danger?
But we can't blow it up. How else do we stop it?
I do not know.
But you said you would know things. Why do you not know this thing?
I know I am needed to stop you from blowing up the moon. 'Cause I
That is
am
all?
here. Well, if you blew up the moon shard, the whole world would die. So that is why I am here.
Maybe we should do that. I don't want to live forever.
I want to eat rocks though. On the world, I like them. They're nice. I don't want them to go away.
So, if the moon shard doesn't hit us, the world will end?
If you blow up the moon shard, the world will end.
But does that include the moon shard blowing us up?
I do
Is
not
that
know.
a
I am here for
necessary
the
thing?
danger.
And we are the danger?
The danger is the world ending.
I am so confused.
If you
There
blow
are
up
a
the
lot of
moon,
words.
the world will end. So I took your matches, and I stayed to make sure that you did not blow up the moon another way.
That was rude.
It would be rude if the world were to end.
No, it wouldn't.
But
It is my job to make sure the world does not end. It
What
would
if I
be
want it
quite
to end?
rude for me to not do my job.
But it is rude for you to take my trash.
It's rude to make.
Wait a second. Luca, I love you.
Oh gosh.
You have more trash?
I mean, no,
Would you
I
have
don't have trash because you can't take it.
you have no trash?
No,
Then why do you want to blow up the moon shard?
I have trash. I want it to be safe.
If
Do
you
you need
blow
some?
up the world by blowing up the moon shard and ending it, will your trash be safe?
no. If you're putting it like that. Fine, I won't blow up the
No.
moon shard. Can I blow up at something else?
Please roll a Brooks of 1 to convince the world spirit to give you back your matches.
Wait, so Brooks, I don't think I have anything. I mean, I have Dino Trainer, but I guess it's not a dinosaur.
It is not, in fact, a dinosaur. I'm very sorry.
Damn it. Okay, so just 3. Okay. I got 1
That's all you needed.
and no strikes.
God.
So, the world spirit hands you back your very small, damaged box of matches.
That is okay. It was damaged before.
It was.
Thank you for giving me my matches back. Maybe I shouldn't hold them though.
Zoink has already stood up and turned and walked away, and they're shuffling the dirt. They're very sad.
No.
Do you want to hold my matches so I don't catch fire?
They don't even turn around. They just keep shuffling back to their hole.
Just 'cause it's fun, roll me a flames challenge of 1, Pit.
That is never
to
a
see
good sign.
whether you manage to light yourself on fire with your matches.
So, is Fortune Flames or very flammable? Do I get more or less die for that?
You get. I'm gonna say it evens out because one's gonna give you more and then the other's gonna take it away.
So just 3?
Yeah. And it's flames
Okay.
because I can't make it anything else without feeling bad.
Okay, 4. I have 1 strike, 1 weave, and a Brooks.
Okay, reroll
Hold
your
on.
weave.
Another strike.
It's okay. You got
I got
that
1.
weave.
I got 1.
So you don't light on fire.
Yes.
So
Good.
the world spirit is now just standing there. What would you guys like to do?
So you can tell us what to do, except for we are not allowed to blow up the moon shard. That's
are
all you
not
can tell us.
allowed to blow up the moon shard. That would make the world end. and I am here to stop it from ending.
This is so complicated.
It is easy for me. I know what makes the world end, and I make it not.
Hmm.
I
So-
don't live here.
Where do you live?
Sometimes. Nowhere.
Oh. I mean, what other options do we have? The moonshot will impact tomorrow, right? I don't think we have enough time to, like, take our houses and push them somewhere else. Sorry, I had to. That was.
I commend you on that one. That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
So we don't have enough time to do that, right? Wait, you're pretty big. You could do it. Maybe. Are you allowed to interfere? Except for saying no.
I could do things. I think. You
Right,
guys
it would be
seem
pretty
like
hard
you
to
will
push
keep
a
me
hole.
here for a while. Because I cannot leave until the world is safe. And I do not know if you will not blow up the moon shard.
Do you know anything?
I know I am here. So the
Yeah,
world
we
is
got
in
that.
danger.
No, this is. Does anyone got some ideas? Because I don't think pushing a hole would work.
I'm good at exploding things. I can make a freeze potion. Maybe we can freeze the shard in the sky, and it won't crash. If someone can throw it, I can't throw it. I'm bad at it.
Wait, you have wings. Could you fly up and bring it to the moon shard?
I could visit the moon shard. Will it blow it up?
No, it can freeze things in their tracks for a brief moment. Oh no, not for
Damn it.
does not freeze forever. I forgot about that. I don't know how to make it freeze forever.
I could visit the moon shard.
Can you hug the moon shard?
I can hug you. I could probably hug the moon shard. But why?
And then it won't be lonely anymore, and it won't want to come here.
I can try, but people don't always like my hugs.
Why? Is it because you got 6 arms?
Maybe.
I liked it, but people don't like my hugs, so maybe that's why I like your hug.
You had a nice hug.
Zoink is like almost at their house at this point. They're like completely ignoring the conversation, just very sad.
So,
What are we gonna do? Are we gonna try to hug the moon shard to make it stop coming towards us? Is that the plan?
It was Bazoink's plan. Maybe we should go find Bazoink and ask Bazoink what they want to do. It was their plan in the first place. Or apparently they give better hugs to me, so maybe we should talk to them.
Maybe.
And I start walking away.
I will wait a little bit longer because I'm slow, and then I will follow.
yeah, you both start trotting back to Bazoink's house and go. You eventually arrive there.
Wait, I'm still looking for rocks along the way, though.
Okay, please roll me a looking for rocks check.
What was that? It's
That's
for
Gales.
Gales,
again.
right?
Yeah. And you get 5 because you like rocks a lot.
Okay, I do. I have 1 Gales. Oops. No. And a weave. Okay, just 1 Gales. And there were 2 strikes in there. But
You
I
got a
one.
weed though too, right?
Oh, 2, yes.
Yeah, so
Right.
2
I did
successes.
get a weave. 2.
So yeah, you find some good rocks.
Nice.
You actually end up kind of arriving at the same time as Pitt because you stopped to look at so many rocks.
Okay.
So you end up arriving at Bazoink's house at about the same time. I'll say you gained, since you rolled 2 successes on that, you gained 2 new rocks.
Nice. Cool.
I should have made you roll stones for rocks. I'm so sad. I know it that the suits have meanings, but it's rocks.
But they're rock. God damn
I'm
it.
so disappointed in you.
Oh.
It is a disappointment. It's fine. I got some successes. I got 2 rocks. I ate 1 of them and put the other in my pocket.
Okay.
In my bag of rocks. Which means I've eaten 2 rocks. So if I eat a lot of them, then I get stomach problems.
So you're really indulging yourself today. But one was a mini rock. So
that's true. 1 was mini.
That was like a snack rock.
Yeah. This was like a rock. Like a good hefty one.
Yeah. Anyway, you both arrive at Bazoink's house.
Is the being following us?
It is not. It is still standing there. Like where you left
Okay,
it.
you wait right there, okay?
You
need to watch me for not blowing up the moon.
You shout this when you're at Bazoink's house.
Yeah, I do.
The being is way in the distance. And maybe they hear you.
Who knows? Who cares?
Who knows? Yeah. So, what would you like to do now?
I knock repeatedly on Zoink's door that's sort of in the ground.
Yeah, it's like
Do you like
Zoink's
stomp
house.
on it?
It's like a circle.
No, I crouch down to knock.
Yeah, but Zoink's door is like a circular wooden
like a hobbit
like a
hole
wooden
door? Or like a wooden manhole?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just like full crouch like this. Over the door, knocking.
But Zoink takes their time coming to the door. It's like a good 3-5 minutes.
Okay,
And then
I don't let up knocking. I keep knocking until you answer.
they open their door only a crack, just like enough to like that to make eye contact with you.
Okay. The being thing came up with a good plan of they can fly and hug it, but you give better hugs than we do. So I thought that you should be in on the plan that we were gonna have because you know that hugging works the best.
I mean, I'm just very sad.
If you
Because-
would like, you could try to make this a social PvP role to make Bazoink feel better. It's up to you guys whether you want to do this, but we can
Yes,
brew in
make
some
Bazoink
PvP.
feel better.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you guys roll Brooks against each other.
Okay. Roll for good feelings.
Yeah. So Bazoink, you're gonna roll for feeling sad. And Tech, you're gonna roll for cheering someone up. And let me know what you think you have that would help you with that. Bazoink, you do get 1 extra to start with because you are Brooks. I'm so glad I color-coded you guys because now I don't have to, like, remember.
That's true.
I have nothing.
I mean, Bazoink is mainly sad because they can't die with their friends, and so it's like
So does
if everyone succeeds, they'll just grow old, and Bazoink won't, and they'll just die off. But if they fail, everyone but Bazoink will die. That's why Bazoink is sad.
so Bazoink doesn't really care what happens one way or the other. They're just very sad about the outcome.
Yeah, basically, everything is sad for Bazoink at this point.
No.
I mean,
The bee. Okay.
right. So for that, I probably would get the Curse of Immortality. It's a flaw, but at this point, it counts for being sad because that's why Bazoink is sad.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
So good luck, Allison.
Yep.
Oh no, I only get 3 dice.
3
to roll.
dice versus 5 dice.
And I roll poorly every time. And we're trying to roll 5.
And
right?
I roll pretty well.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
I hope I roll badly.
Okay. Oh, that's cocked. Jeez, okay.
Oh no.
Oh god.
What did you get? 1 success? I got 2 waves.
That face you saw me make was when I got a weave.
Oh my god.
I roll well when I want to roll well. I roll horribly when I want to roll horribly.
Oh, we feel so bad for you, Erin. What a curse.
That's such a hard life you lead.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, I know. Only rolling well when you want to. I can't imagine. It would be so terrible.
I know. 0 out of 10, can't relate at all.
Yeah. Anyway, so interpret that in your conversation as you will, but so Tack does have the edge at cheering you up, Bazoink. So keep that in mind for your conversation, how you want that to play out.
Alright.
So you just have good ideas and good hugging skills. So I thought that you would be the best to talk to the being, to the light, and figure it out.
If we succeed, then we all live. But I live forever, and you guys get old and die in a couple years, and I just don't.
Maybe.
And if we don't succeed, then you guys die, and I still don't.
But you don't know that.
You might be able to die. Maybe we can't die. I've never died before, so I don't know if I can die.
Me neither.
I
And
nearly
I have-
exploded.
I'm constantly on fire. Maybe I can die too, because fire's trying to do it, but look at me. I'm still here, I think.
I died before, and they didn't want me.
Well, they're just dumb.
Yes.
Okay. You think they'll want me eventually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we all go together, maybe we can talk to them and tell them that you were great and that you give the best hugs and that they should want you.
Yes.
And then we can all go and then we can hang out.
Okay. Okay. And Bazoink fully opens their door. And they have like a little ladder inside their hole,
Okay.
and they start climbing out. I'm not sad anymore.
That's
Woo!
good.
Do you want a rock?
Yeah.
I have a few rocks for a celebration.
Okay.
And I start rummaging through my pocket and I bring out 2 pretty good rocks. and I give them.
I hold them in my hands, and I just, in Bizarre, just like, I'm so glad you're my friends.
Good.
Yes.
So, how do we fix them?
I still think we should hug it. And you said that the being would fly me up and let me give it a hug. So I think we should try that.
Yeah.
Or you could teach the being how to hug, and then it can go up and hug the moon because it has so many arms.
It's true. We should go see what it wants us to do.
Yes. Is the being still there?
Yes.
We go back, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make your way back. So here are my questions. First of all, Tack, are you looking for rocks?
Yes. I look for rocks every time I walk outside.
Yeah, roll me. Okay, we're gonna do stones because we're doing it for the aesthetic now. Roll me a stone
yeah, we
challenge of
are.
1. And my phone just died, so let me plug it in because apparently I'm just dumb and didn't do that. We're all good though. My charger's
Okay.
right here.
Okay, good. So am I rolling 5 again? Dice? 5 dice?
Yeah, you get to roll 5 dice to look for rocks, but you're going for stones this time because they're stones.
And I'm looking
And
for
you have to
stone.
see how many you can find.
Yes. Okay.
That's what's gonna be. It's gonna be how many stones can you roll? How many do you find? If you can roll 3 or more, you get to tell me in real
How many?
detail, real cool stuff that happens.
Okay. That's 1. One strike. Wait, just 1. 2 strikes. I only found 1.
Okay, you find 1 rock.
Mm-hmm.
Would anyone else like to do anything else on the way back to the being? The world soul? Or the world spirit?
Nah.
Okay, you arrive at the world spirit who is standing right where they were standing before.
We're gonna hug it.
I will bow.
Okay, so that's happening, and they look at you and they're like, you will hug it. You want me to bring you to the moon shard?
I mean, that's, you can see the 2 options we came up with it. You, because you have wings, you can fly me up to the moon shard, and I will give it a big hug. Or I can teach you how to hug, and you can do it.
I don't know. I think I know how to hug, but I don't know if people like them.
Well,
I liked your hug.
They liked my hug.
I mean, I hate to do this, but I normally hate hugs. I don't like them. Not because a person is pretty wet, but in general. Maybe you should try hugging me and maybe I will like it. Oh no, that is a terrible idea.
So the being goes over and hugs you, and you feel a lot of arms on you.
I mean, do I like it? Can I roll for liking the hug?
Sure, you can roll for liking the hug, but it's gonna be a hard check because you really hate hugs and there's a lot of arms, so it's gonna be a Brooks 3.
Too many arms.
And I just rolled 3? I don't think I have anything for liking hugs. I don't think I have anything. Okay. I have a 5, a 4, and a 3. So 1.
1 success. You don't like the hug.
I mean, maybe I'm not made for hugs. Maybe the moon shard will be different.
It like steps back and like releases you with its arms and is like awkwardly standing there.
Yeah, me too.
I tap it on the back. Like, the Zoink would normally give someone like a head or shoulder pat, but because they can't reach, they're like awkwardly patting the back of its leg.
Yep.
There. It's okay. Some people aren't good at hugging. I'm just very hug inclined. So, maybe I should give it a hug.
You would like me to fly you there?
Yes.
Okay. And it picks you up. And would you like to fly to the moon shard now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
You
Yeah,
guys
this is
watch
Right.
as it lights up really bright. And you can just kind of see the movement of its wings, like before it goes, and then it takes off toward the moon shard.
And all you hear is a singular.
And like it's carrying you like I'm trying to think of the best way to describe how it's carrying you. So like around your like midsection, I guess, or like around your midsection, and it's like holding you, so it's like facing like you're parallel with it, and you're facing the same direction it is
All right.
as it flies. So that's
Like spooning the goblin.
Yes, thank you. Spooning the goblin. There we go.
Okay.
Except like kind of hanging out from its body a little bit more because it has really long arms and it's just kind of holding it like in its hands basically.
Okay.
Holding the
I'm into this. But Zoink is into it.
Yeah, and it brings you to the moon shard and lands. And you, the world spirit and the moon shard, are now hurtling toward the planet.
Great.
All right. And so,
Have you hugged it yet?
I'm sitting on the ground. Just waiting.
The Zoink like sits on the moon shard and is like, I know what it's like to be lonely. I'm probably going to be very lonely eventually. Because I don't think I can die. Even if my friends say I can die. But, you know, it's okay to be lonely sometimes, I guess. Because you make new friends. Even if all of your friends die. And, you know, you'll live forever probably. Because you're just a rock. And I'll live forever. So we can be best friends forever. And I give it a hug.
Please roll me the only Brooks challenge I have on me of 2.
Alright.
Roll for
So,
You get 4 to start with because you are Brooks. And then you can make
I don't
arguments for
think-
more if you have anything.
I don't think I'll have anything.
Okay.
Can't believe we're hugging through. This is our plan.
I can believe it. This seems very in character for you as players.
I mean, my backstory is rejected from the eternal plane, so it's like, I know, like, I've been there, I know.
Mhm.
Oh, I guess I should turn my phone back on.
Yeah, I can read it though.
Yeah.
You died once. Your friends swear by it, but somehow you came back days later. All you really can remember is reaching some fancy silver gates and some important-looking official. We think they're Buck that said before they said you weren't ready yet.
Yeah,
So
I
it's like,
guess since you're
I know.
trying to convince them, well, not them, convince the moon shard with your words along with the hug, I'll let you use that. So you can use 5.
All right.
Come on. Zoink, you
Come
got
on,
this.
dice. Come on, dice. Work for me.
My phone makes this noise every time it turns on from being powered off completely.
Right.
That
All right.
loud.
Already got a Brooks. And strike.
Stress.
Gotta leave.
Well,
Got another Brooks. Got another strike. And so I'm rerolling my one weave. Got another weave.
what the heck?
Got another weave. And a 4. So that's 5.
So, that's an epic success for hugging the moon shard. See, this is why I have to play cards so often, because I play with Erin, and they just, like, surpass any challenge I put at them, even if I use, like, a level 3 or 4 card, or 2 or 3. It doesn't matter. It's just a
Numbers mean
symbol
nothing.
of me
Yeah.
trying.
I know.
Anyway, you get to tell me what happens, because that was an epic success.
Alright. So the moon shard, like, slows its descent. And we just have a nice conversation on our way to the ground. And, like, I'm hoping it's slowed enough that it'll just, like, the earth, but not, like, disrupt anything.
I mean, you got 5 successes on that 2 check, so I guess that's what happens, is you just kind of land, and it's like in between, so it's in between, like your neighbors, like your group of neighbors, so there's the 2 here, and then the 1 far away, and it lands like right in between them. Just sets you down. And that is actually where your friends are with the beings, so you land not too far away from them. But
That
it's
is
like
a big rock.
it's very huge. Like, so I'm gonna figure out how to try to explain this. So
Okay.
it's very giant, and basically the side of it lands near you and just barely manages to not crush any goblin houses. But it, like, crushes all the stuff over there. And, like, if it had landed somewhere else, it would have crushed all your houses, including hangnails.
Oh
Oh
no.
man.
So it is very good that you landed there. And I'm assuming you just hop right off of that moon shard.
No, I give it another hug.
You give it another hug. Okay.
I'm just like, Sid, we didn't have to destroy everything.
I'm
And
trying.
now we can be friends forever. I'll visit you every day. I promise.
Oh. I'm trying to see if I can fit it in my bag.
Yes, I knew that was gonna
I'm
happen.
having this heartfelt moment with this moon shard, and Allison's over here. Can I shove it in my bag?
I really thought you were gonna say you were gonna try to eat it.
Honestly,
I debated that one, but I want to put it in my bag because I wanted to take it in my hand.
I mean, you very clearly are not able to put it in your bag. But I will give you the option of, since you are flames and have a modicum of intelligence in your brain, I
Okay.
will give you this idea to ponder that your brain has come up with. You have had a thought.
Okay.
And you're like,
thought.
the things that I own are in my house. And so you're like, if I could make this in my house, then I would own it. That's all I'm
Yes.
going to leave you with. I'm not necessarily giving you any ramifications or, like, ways to implement, but you do have that idea pop into your brain of this is how ownership works. And I
If I
would like
put
to
it-
own it.
Yes, I would. I want it to be my rock,
Yeah.
even though it's not a rock. But I want it to be mine.
I mean, it is a rock. It is a very huge rock, bigger than your entire neighborhood.
Okay. So I'm not gonna do it right now, but my
Yeah.
plan is to take all of the pieces that make my house and just stick it on there.
Yeah.
Not add anything else, just stick them onto, like, take the roof and put the roof on top of it.
Yep. And also, this is the end of the adventure you have successfully stopped yourself from doing. So the rest of this can be epilogue and us talking about where you can find us and that sort of thing. So feel free to go crazy in epilogue. We have plenty of time because I planned like we can go up until 10 so that people can watch talks and it'll be all good. So feel free to go a little fun with epilogue character stuff if you want, and then we'll just make sure we stop by like 9:40 EST, so we can do introduction, the sign off and stuff. But have fun figuring out what you guys do. So Tack puts all of their stuff all over this rock.
I'm assuming there's like it sticks out a little bit so I can put my stuff underneath it.
Yeah, it definitely does. It is a shard. You managed to, when you, Tack, blew up the moon the first time.
Did blow up the moon. It was my fault. I was that goblin.
When I read that in your character description, I like couldn't believe it because I like had obviously scanned this adventure in beforehand, and I was just like, this is perfect. The amount of guilt here is going to be great.
There was a lot of guilt, but now I feel validated because now I have it.
Yeah, and like you specifically you feel great because here's what happened is you blew up the moon and you created these shards, and this shard fell, and you helped come up with the plan on how to make it land right, and now it's your house.
It's a great day for Tack.
So this all worked out great for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Fantastic.
What else have you guys done post landing of the moon shard?
Oh, I also want to see if I can like chip off part of it to eat it.
I mean, I'm sure you work on that. I mean, let's make it a roll.
If you do that, there will be consequences.
It's mine.
From the shard's best friend.
It is in Tack's house now. So technically, it does feel like they own it. I will put that out there. I'm not saying one person does own it and the other doesn't, but Tack does feel like they do in fact own this rock.
But Zoink feels that there is no ownership of this rock because it is their best friend.
This seems like a very sincere disagreement. Would you still like to try to chip off parts of this rock?
I mean, has Bazoic talked to me about the fact that the rock is their best friend?
Honestly, they probably have. In a way,
that probably hurt your feelings a little bit as well.
I'm not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do it? Okay.
I'm not gonna do it. I feel bad.
Maybe you can just lick it.
That's what I really said. Because I put my roof on top of it, but I put the walls up against the part that's like sticking out.
Yeah.
So
and you sleep under there, and so you could probably sleep in like the crevice that's way down there and just like lick, like while you're laying down.
That's exactly what I do. Yeah, that's what
I'm sorry, Erin.
He's my best friend.
You don't know. It's in my house.
Yeah, it's in their house, and it's usually in the middle of the night when they're about to go to sleep. They lick their house. Well, they lick their rock that they own that's in their house. Except
I'm sure over time there's like a little divot.
There definitely is.
Zoink probably told you the rock was their best friend just because it's like you don't have to worry about it anymore. Even after you die, you'll have a friend.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's probably why you don't chip parts off, because you're like, if I eat this whole rock, then they won't have a best friend anymore to keep them company. So instead, you just lick it.
Because that takes less time. I mean, it takes more time.
Yeah, you're like, I won't finish licking all my way through this rock before I die, so it's fine.
No. But it's worth it in the time that I have.
Yes.
Oh my god. Allison, did you see chat? It's like the largest gobstopper.
Yes, Quinn.
Yeah.
You're very correct and valid, Quinn.
That's true, considering. Yeah. I really liked Adam's ending.
Yeah, you got a whole rock.
I did.
We thought the real winner was going to be Bazoink with the best friend forever, but the real winner might be Tag.
It's my rock.
Pit also has still some questions.
Yes.
Does the rock look like a meteor? Like, is the outside like melted and stuff because it was like falling down?
No, like I don't think there's
man.
like an atmosphere for it to burn through. I think it just kind of falls. Because for some context, like when you guys blew up the moon, like I'm assuming like Tack like lit the rocket that was sent up to explode the moon. But like canonically, this feels so dumb to say, but canonically there's like a colony of goblins that are stranded up on the moon living there. I read it on one of the cards as one of the locations is like you're up on this colony of goblins up on the moon shard living
Whoops.
there. So your friends were like, you sent them, you probably think they're dead, honestly, but like,
Probably.
so that's why I'm thinking there's not an atmosphere, because like, I'm thinking that like, there's still like everything up there, like
Yeah.
oxygen and everything, and so they're just living up there.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so that's why. So no, it would not be all burned up. It would still like have like the rocky moon surface.
Not even from the big explosion that made it like
Ooh.
shards.
Oh, probably on like the side that's sharded. It's like, yeah, that would probably be burnt. Yeah.
Okay, because then I'm gonna spend a lot of time there because I picture that side looks a little bit like my skin.
That's also
So I'm just like,
the bottom side where Tack has like made their house. So you probably spend a lot of time in Tack's house.
yeah, probably.
like
And
it.
they're probably
And now that
like,
it's stone, it can like
yeah. And they're probably
it's
like,
harder to.
please don't tell Bazoink that I'm licking their best friend. Because, like, you spend so much time there that they probably do lick the rock while you're there.
I do.
Yeah, no, that's between you and the rock. That's nobody's else business. That is, I'm not gonna tell anyone if you don't want me to tell.
It's my rock.
It is.
That's my roof.
But it's someone else's best friend.
But it's my rock first. So,
But
because I own it.
did you ask for consent though?
Yeah. I
mean,
I
if it
kinda
makes
tapped
Tack
the
feel
rock.
better, Tack probably doesn't know what consent means.
yeah. I
We are
tap the
goblins.
rock and I say, consent? and then I lick it.
Okay,
What are you
fine.
doing to Bazoink's best friend?
But is your best friend complaining to you about it?
Honestly,
Your best
Probably.
friend doesn't talk to you. I hope you know. When you had a conversation, it was you talking to the moon shard. It was not the moon shard speaking back to you. All you were able to do was convince, like, something, maybe it's the moon shard, maybe it's not, to slow the moon shard down.
Bazoink took that as a conversation.
Yes, definitely. Absolutely. But I'm just letting you, Erin, know that the moon shard did not talk back to you, and therefore cannot tell you that Tack has been licking it.
Except I'm sure that Bazoink has come into my house and seen
Yeah,
the lick marks.
this is reasonable, but, like, it's not because your best friend told you.
Yes.
Maybe
I've tried to hide
like
it by
a picture
strategically-
over it.
like moving piles to like cover it, but also I want to lick the rocks, so I have to like move them. But you definitely, I am sure that you have seen my lick marks.
All right.
Bazoink is probably like suspicious, but they're also dumb enough that they probably are like, okay.
Yeah, if we want to settle this, I'll have you roll. No, I'm not going to have Erin roll anything because they're going to get it, so no. Bazoink's just dumb.
Okay.
Get over it.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so is there anything else we want to do, or do we want to sign off? Nice.
I think we can sign off.
Alright.
This is stupid.
Dissatisfied.
Alright, so do
I
we
want
want
a
to
full
do...
another one shot about Bazoink and the moon shard just living out their final days after everyone else is dead.
I like Quinn's comment that the house slowly gets bigger from all the licking, which is true. And then I can
This
fit
is
more stuff.
true. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
fit more of your stuff in it. As
Mhm.
So it's like interior decorating and nutrition.
Yes. Exactly.
Very good.
This is awful.
This is amazing. So yeah, who wants to go first? So we can probably say, I mean, anyone who's here is probably from, I don't know who's here. So we can say like our Twitter handles and the main places where we're cool people. So like maybe mention the major Discords we're on or something, because that would be the best place to chat with us probably, other than Twitter or something.
Mm-hmm. I'll go first because I went first in the beginning and keeping in tradition.
Yeah.
So I'm Allison. You can find me at Twitter, Shadowstorm0, on Twitch at Shadowstorm_0. And the major Discords that I'm in pretty much a lot of the Geek and Sundry shows. I'm a mod on the Vampire the Masquerade chat. I'm in that one a lot, and I'm in Sagas of Sundry a lot. I think those are all the places that I hang out, and then just in like GNS chats often. Yeah.
All right, I'll go next because I also went next. I'm Erin. On Twitter, I'm Serotonin, but I don't really use it. I might. Who knows? Discords. I'm on Uncommon Trust, which Allie's a mod on. I'm in the Callisto 617 Enthusi Army, and Fans of Going Down, which is a Boyasha server. If everything works out, I will be your GM next week, probably Thursday, where I'll be running Gloomies.
Yeah.
Based on an iconic Disney movie that everyone forgets. Something Wicked This Becomes.
Ooh.
So that's me.
I hope I will be a player in that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Luca. I'm basically everywhere Lilcath. On Tumblr, I'm Julia O'Wicker, one word. I yell a lot there. I'm not that active on Twitter or anywhere else. I'm only in like 3 Discords. One that has no name, that's just Ace. I don't know. One that's just the Weave official one, and one with a few friends about Critical Role, but we also yell about a lot of other shows on Geek and Sundry. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm not that active besides on Tumblr.
Alright, so I'm Allie. I probably dragged you here to play through one of my links, I'm guessing. It's pretty likely. So you probably know me from something. My handle's right there. I'm Perfect Casima on Twitter, and on most platforms. Actually, not really, but Discord and Twitter, which are the main ones. I am trying to be really active on Twitter. Sometimes it works. I am, as Erin said, a mod for the Uncommon Trust server that just recently got started, so if you want a link to that because you're a fan of the Uncommon Trust because they're awesome, let me know and I can hook you up with a link. And then I also run the server, which I tend to call Yell Chat when I have to say it out loud. But like
it has all of us.
Yeah, it has all of us. So if you want to like hang out with all of us for some weird reason, and it's not already like a different server that we're on, this server's for you. And then I'm really active on. I watch a ton of Saving Throw show stuff along with Geek and Sundry. Kind of obsessively watch Tempting Fate. It's kind of a problem. I kind of spend a lot of money donating to them. And then I also I streamed for the first time this Sunday with Non-Toxic Gaming's charity stream, and I am hoping to do more streams with my group from that in the future, and at the very least participate with them in whatever Malkari's next charity stream is. So I'm sure I'll have tons of links and stuff about that. But yeah, I think that's basically where you can find me. I'm trying to think, is there anything else important I forgot that they should know? Weave's awesome.
No.
Join their Discord.
Yes,
If
it
you're
is.
having tech problems, you can probably ask them on their Discord if you have the time to wait for the answer. And it's not like right before streaming, which is when we always have tech problems. But
Yeah, but they're pretty quick. on
they're
answers,
great.
So. Yeah.
Especially like Kyle and everyone there is amazing. And yeah, go join their server if you like Weave, and buy Weave if you like Weave and can afford it.
Yeah, it's a fun, ridiculous time.
Yeah.
And then next time this channel will be streaming is next Thursday, which is the 27th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might not be this group, but
Yeah, and then I might I ideally want to start streaming myself attempting to play video games, which is going to be hilarious because I have no idea how to. Just so I can like, maybe hit like Twitch affiliate status Twitch affiliate status, and then we can do cool things like that. Like you could donate bits to us and then we can just split the bits after if I hit affiliate status. So follow me so that I can get enough followers to do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll probably
Me
keep
too.
streaming. Yeah, follow
I'll stream
Allison.
them.
Follow all
I
the
stream
people.
on the sometimes, and by on the sometimes I mean like maybe once a month.
We can do
Less.
the thing. Anyway,
We can all do the thing.
we're still talking at you. We're gonna stop talking at you so we can all
Yes.
go watch talks. Well, not me because I'm behind on Critical Role, but everyone who's up to
Yes.
date on Critical Role is gonna go watch talks probably. So
But
Yeah.
we'll go to bed because it's 4 a.m.
it's so
Oh.
late. Luke is gonna go to bed. We're gonna say bye. Bye.
So tune in next week for Carnival. Carnival
Woo.
Gloomies.
Yeah.